Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NINtec's client event. The majority of the companies, and that's what you were going to see today in the presentation that we're going to do together with some of the clients, is that all of you are in flux in a state of what I've called change. Some call it digital transformation, some are calling it slightly different, but everybody is using technology to transform their organization actually to a new world. Now, we're going to talk about the future of the future.
The main reasons of having NINtec Clients Meet, and that is thought leadership, that is the right positioning of the company, that is once again telling all of you that you are in good hands with us because we continue to remain a boutique firm, the way I would like to call it. Now, if you actually see the definition, we've always maintained that we are a technology-oriented company. So technology is really the basis of the fiber of this company. It's really in our DNA. And the latest words with respect to technology, business transformation, coining business transformation, and being catalyst for technology transformation. Those are really some of the key things that define this organization. What has been the fundament of the NINtec strategy, I would say, for the last 15 years in the Western European markets? Our strategy is very simple: follow the customer, with our core experience, core expertise, and that is technology transformation. So that is really the critical part, that we would like to be the catalyst for business transformation. But we want to be the driver, we want to be a strategic partner for the technology and the digital transformation. There is no rocket science in deep learning systems. Virtual reality is already there. Unified customer intelligence is already there. What is critical, what is complex is the right side, the top right. Because you can see the base technologies have changed, emerged, and they've become so complex that one has to have a complete multimodal, multi-channel approach towards technology, because it's becoming a huge jargon of technologies, which means the impact on our businesses we cannot do with one programmer knowing one thing anymore. What's the future of everything starts with let's build, I would say, the technology future of everything, because finally I think technology is in the basic fabric somehow of mankind, and it's here to stay.
I have a very pragmatic attitude. If it's not business, it's bullshit. So if I talk about trends today, I'm not going to tell you what will happen in 2030 or 2050, because like most entrepreneurs, you will probably sit and wait until 2029 and say, well, I will see that later. Now I've got to run my business, right? Please press Control, Alt, Delete. Try to forget everything that you've ever learned and know, and put on the Mathman lens and explore with me the business trends of the 21st century through this Mathman lens. How do they see the world? My hero, Jeff Bezos, oftentimes invention requires a long-term willingness to be misunderstood. If you're an innovation leader, yeah, people will laugh about you. I've had it with Mercedes-Benz, I've had it with so many companies. You have to stay strong in your shoes, head up, and wait. But you have to believe in it. Do your research and trust that it's going to happen, because a lot of people will probably bash you or say, nah. No. Last but not least, be nice to nerds. We will all end up working for one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It is proven that NINtec is quite flexible and scalable as well, and they have quite a lot of knowledge on certain technology which we don't have, and they help us to bring that technology into our business.
My sustainable and unbreakable relationship with NINtec indeed goes back, I think, around 15 years or more. And the main reason for that, there are a lot of reasons, but the main reason is dedication.
Two things is that we are making things happen together, and they are moving Bertelsen into the right direction to be a leading company of the digital world in Norway.
My background is quite technical, and it is quite difficult when it comes to communication. So, and as Igor explained to us, is that I might be the one who is just unable to communicate, because there is no interface between me and you. In fact, I cannot text my speech to you, so that's quite difficult. Today, 1 out of the 15 heads we have in the company is a job in IT, but by 2020 I expect it to be at least 1 out of 5.
If you look at network effects that are going on in the industry, right? If it took telephone 75 years to reach 50 million users, and it took Angry Bird Space just about 35 days. to reach 50 million users. Kind of one of the projects we are working with NINtec is how do you, if you just take a picture of any parcel or a package that comes in, automatically it'll create a 3D model of whatever that parcel is. Once you correlate it with the weight, you can immediately give a quote to the customer. You can see how well kind of the container that you're shipping from point A to point B, you can kind of virtually consolidate that without it even coming into the warehouse. So there's a lot of interesting things that we do.
10 years ago, a trend watcher told me in such a meeting like this that printing is dead and the printing industry is dead. So I'm very grateful to NINtec that they put not only this paper here, but as well a nice display. And it's the only thing where NINtec as name can be found now, and it's just very well printed. So this is the proof. Printing is still alive and kicking.
We invented something like a car passport. I'm going to elaborate later about that. But we wanted to be the connect between automotive experts and car owners, putting this customer first, but also improving the quality of business for all the other stakeholders. Because the same as in the medical industrial complex, I can't get cured from cancer without a very good doctor, without a very good scientist, and at least an insurer who will pay the bill. NINtec as a company is very good at developing this. So me as a product owner, we had a lot of boxing, but at the end of the day we managed it. Not only to develop it, but at least also to optimize it. Because through 2015 we basically developed it, 2016 we optimized it, and currently we are in 2017 really rolling out.
For a while, Tesla as a company was a little bit confused. We were in doubt, are we a tech company? Are we a car company? And then I think 8 months ago or so, we decided, and it's going to be neither of that. We're actually a vertically integrated energy company, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Very recently, we took over a company in Germany called Groman. This is actually a pretty cool story. And Groman, what we're going to do is build the machine that builds the machine. It's 800 engineers, and they're at the top of their field. And Elon's dream is to build an assembly line that goes as fast as a runner can run. So Tesla tomorrow, a couple of things we're going to focus on. Autopilot. It's going to be fantastic, self-steering vehicles, the energy storage, the Model 3, and we have one promise to everybody, and that is the fact that we'll keep relentlessly innovating.
The second part, what we can do in operations, what I believe in, is augmented reality. The next step in the efficiency gains, and which makes a giant leap, and we are currently going into prototyping a new product. The joint venture that we have created officially yesterday, yes, between Globus and NINtec, which we have named Globtech.